Yeah, I will.
I'm sorry. What is your name?
The rabbi's going to want to access all this stuff.
I'm sorry, what's your name? Is it
No
Kim?
worries.
Is it a bass or cello?
Cello.
Cello?
Yeah. Bass is bigger than I am.
Okay. Bass would be lower, I thought. That's what.
Yeah, it would be like.
You can tell I'm really a musical person, kind of.
Yeah, no, it's
I know it's not a violin.
that's. I think it's an octave on this. Yeah, cello's the best.
Cello's the sweetest. It's the nicest sound. The other must be a lower sound.
It's still really warm. Like even when you're high, it's like. It's like still nice up there and like.
Oh, that sounds like a bass. Because I don't know what a bass sounds
Yeah.
like. So.
Like fills the room really nicely. Yeah. It's like that's my lowest note and then I go up here. So you don't you'll get right there.
Show up. Maybe the time. I did that.
Is that what is Rockport?
So guys, we're going to start momentarily here. So we're going to start the first piece. And as we start, the rabbi's going to lead everybody in who's not in here already. So I want to thank you all for lending your talents and your spirit. And let's give them what they came for. A great religious musical experience.
Which one are we starting with again?
Tu B'Shvat Nigun.
I can't. You don't have it.
Tu B'Shvat Nigun.
No, but you need it. I can't. There's only one big one.
There we go.
So there are new large ones outside with both sides on them. If you want to run and get one, you can.
I can get some.
You can get a couple.
And this is the one where I don't play the first time.
That's basically. And remember, good to like wait a little bit before you come in. Let's wait for Ruthie. Then we'll start. Oh. Put this on. that'll do. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. Oh, I need a capo on.
I was about to say, that does not sound like it.
The right key is, as I said so many times last night, playing in the same key is the key. Yai da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do, I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do. I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do, I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do. I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do, I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do. I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do, I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do. I da 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 do, I da 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 do, ya da 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 do, I da 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 do, I da 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 do. Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to TCS, to Shabbat Nashira. Nashira means let's sing, so please feel free to sing. One of my favorite things about singing and being a music person in temple is that everyone is encouraged to sing whether you think you have a good voice or not. This is not The Voice, it's not American Idol or Jewish Idol. No idols here. We're just here to enjoy ourselves, to have fun. So if that means singing, please do. If it means listening, if it means moving your body to the music, please do that. If it means getting up to walk around or dance, do that. Anything goes within reason. So the words of prayer that we're going to be singing are few, and they're all on this piece of paper, which exists in this size and bigger, as well as a couple of other sheets that the rabbi will hold up because I don't have them. There's 3 sheets in total that you'll need. But it's mostly this one that I'm holding up. And we are going to start with a love song. The love song, one of the great love songs of the Siddur is called Yedid Nefesh, which means dear one of my soul. And it is a love song between God and the Jews. And you could extend it to all people, between God and people. And we're going to be doing a particular line, Ele Chamda Libi, which is new to us. So give yourself a chance to get to know it. It means, these are my heart's desires, speaking to God. So please take pity and don't conceal yourself from us. Ele Chamda Libi, Ele Chamda Libi, Ele Chamda Libi, Ele Chamda Libi. Try that with me now. Ele Chamda Libi, Ele Chamda Libi. Ele Chamda Libi, Ele Chamda Libi. Ele Chamda Libi, Ele Chamda Libi. Now here's part 2. Hosanna, 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 ve'al natitalam. Let's do that again. The Hosanna. Hosanna, 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 ve'al natitalam. First part. Ele Chamda Libi, Ele Chamda Libi. 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 Hosanna, 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 ve'al natitalam. Here's the third part. Ele Chamda Libi, Chamda Libi. Ele Chamda Eilech Hamdalibi, Hamdalibi. Eilech Hamdalibi, Eilech Hamdalibi. Hamdalibi, Eilech Hamdalibi, Hosanna, 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 Ve'anatitalam, Eilech Hamdalibi, Hamdalibi, Eilech Hamdalibi, Hamdalibi, Eilech Hamdalibi, Hamdalibi, Eilech Hamdalibi, Hamdalibi, Hosanna, 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 Ve'anatitalam. Lechu niranena l'Adonai, Lechu nariha letu yishenu, 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 Nikama vanav bitoda, Peace be road, Naria, Naria lo, Nikama vanav bitoda, Peace be road, Naria, Naria lo, Nikama vanav bitoda, Peace be road, Naria, Naria lo, Nikama vanav bitoda, Peace be road, Naria, yishenu lechu neranin al Adonai lechu nariyalitzu yishenu lechu neranin al Adonai lechu nariyalitzu yishenu lechu neranin al Adonai lechu nariyalitzu yishenu nikadma fanav bitoda nizmirot nariyalo 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 lechu 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 V'hadar lefanav v'hadar lefanav Oz v'tiferet Oz v'tiferet Oz v'tiferet B'mikdasho B'mikdasho V'hadar lefanav V'hadar lefanav Oz v'tiferet Oz v'tiferet Oz v'tiferet B'mikdasho B'mikdasho V'hadar lefanav V'hadar lefanav Oz v'tiferet Oz v'tiferet Oz v'tiferet B'mikdasho B'mikdasho והדר לפניו. והדר לפניו. עוז ותפארת, עוז ותפארת, עוז ותפארת, במקדשו, במקדשו. והדר לפניו. והדר לפניו. עוז ותפארת, עוז ותפארת, עוז ותפארת, במקדשו, 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 במקדשו. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, השמיענו אל המיוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. ולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. ולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נס משוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. הולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. הולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. הולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. הולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום, עצרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה. הולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. הולך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. פני שבת נקבלה.
So far we have been singing what is called Kabbalat Shabbat, this part of the service for welcoming Shabbat, consisting of a series of psalms and songs that help us to make the transition from the regular week into Shabbat. We sang the love song Gidid Nefesh, we sang Psalm 95, Psalm 96, and then the Psalms culminate in Lecha Dodi, this song that we just sang when we symbolically welcome Shabbat in by turning to the back to greet the Shabbat bride and escort her into our midst. And now Shabbat is here. And now it's Shabbat, just like that. If only it were that easy. But reality is more complicated than that. Just because the sun has gone down, just because services have started, just because we're here together, doesn't necessarily mean that it feels like Shabbat yet. It's not automatic. We can't just flip a switch, which we're not supposed to do on Shabbat anyway. Some of us may not quite be feeling Shabbat yet. Some of us may have had a challenging work day and may still be carrying the weight of unfinished business, the to-do list that remains undone. Some of us may be replaying in our minds difficult conversations, difficult interpersonal encounters or stressful moments with family or friends, and we're reliving the tension and upset of that relationship. Some of our hearts may still be racing after rushing to get here on time, so we're still hectic and frazzled and not at all relaxed. Some of our hearts may still be broken after the emotions of this past week in our Jewish and Israeli family, the devastation of the funerals of Shiri, Ariel, and Kfir Bibas, and the return of 4 more hostages who were murdered by Hamas. Sometimes it takes some time, some effort to start to feel Shabbat. Our Torah portion this week recognizes this reality. The text is so familiar that sometimes we glide over the insight that it offers us. This is the week when God tells Moses to have the Israelites build a mikdash, a sanctuary, so that God can dwell among the people. In the Hebrew it says, Ve'asuli mikdash v'shachanti betocham. In context, and literally, this mikdash, this holy place, is a building. It's a physical structure. Sometimes we translate it as a tabernacle. I don't really know what a tabernacle is, but it's this sanctuary place. And the rest of the portion, and actually the next several portions for the rest of the book of Exodus, describe the details of the Israelites donating materials to construct the mikdash and then actually building it. And Exodus will end with the completion of the mikdash, at which point, the Torah tells us, a cloud covers it and the presence of God fills the mikdash. And that is a beautiful image. But tonight I want to suggest that we think about Shabbat the way that Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel did. He called Shabbat a palace in time. Not a physical palace, but sacred time. If we're looking for a mikdash, a holy domain in which God can dwell, I suggest that we look to Shabbat. And just as the Torah says that God came to dwell among the Israelites in the physical mikdash that they built, so can God come to dwell among us in our temporal mikdash of Shabbat. But it's still not quite that simple, because the commandment is not just for there to be a mikdash, but for the Israelites to build it. It says, ve'asuli mikdash, meaning they will make a mikdash. We have to make it for it to be there. Some of you may have seen bumper stickers that say, Shabbat happens. But the word ve'asu suggests it doesn't just happen. It suggests we have to make it. It requires active effort on our part to make Friday night into Shabbat. And this is actually reinforced again by the fact of today being Rosh Chodesh Adar, the first day of the month of Adar, this month of our exuberant holiday of Purim. The Talmud teaches, Misha Nichnas Adar Marbim B'Simcha, which we usually translate, when Adar enters, joy increases. But a better translation would say, not that joy increases, but that we increase joy. We have to choose joy. We have to decide to focus on the good and the blessings and the holy, not to ignore the sorrow and the suffering and the stress, but also not to let them overwhelm us and keep us from feeling the joy that Adar, that Shabbat offers us. Our Shabbat mikdash won't build itself. And if we're still carrying all of our worry and stress and tension with us, then it's not going to be much of a mikdash. So with the same care that the Israelites built the physical mikdash, we can build a Shabbat mikdash, enabling God to dwell among us and within us on this holy day. We have to make Shabbat holy, make it separate, make it different from other days. Make it a day to be with our family and our friends and our community. Make it a day to get out and enjoy the natural beauty of the world God created that we usually move through so quickly that we barely even notice. Make it a day not to use time, but just to be in time. Sacred time, when we don't think about our everyday obligations, when we already have everything that we need, or rather, when whatever we have is all that we need. So now it's clear why it requires v'asu, why it takes effort. This is not our usual mindset. We have to switch into the Shabbat feeling. To make Shabbat a mikdash, we need a massive shift in our perspective. So we set aside this time to stop our regular activities. We come to services with our family and our community. We relax, and we sing, and we breathe, and eventually we'll enjoy a nice dinner, and we'll reconnect with each other. Tomorrow maybe we'll come to Torah study, maybe we'll go for a long walk, or play games, or take a precious nap. Maybe we'll close the day with a beautiful Havdalah, appreciating and celebrating the holy as distinct from the ordinary. We make Shabbat a mikdash, and then God dwells among us and inside us on this sacred day. We've already begun to make our Shabbat mikdash together, and now we continue by making the candles lit. So Rachel, if you would come light the candles for us.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We greet Shabbat and greet each other by wishing each other Shabbat Shalom. Shalom is not just peace or the absence of war, a cessation of fighting. Shalom is also, or even more than peace, it's also wholeness. Our prayer for healing asks for a refuah shlema, a whole healing. It recognizes that we need a healing not just of body, but also of spirit. So in addition to all of those who are physically ill, we also recognize that many others are injured emotionally or spiritually, consumed with worry for their loved ones, or for themselves, for those who continue to be held hostage, or for their country. We include them all. We include us all in our prayers for healing tonight. And so this version of the prayer takes Moses' words when he prayed for Miriam to be healed and adds a prayer that we will be healed. We say not just Rifana La, please heal her, but also Rifana Lanu, please heal us. We are all in need of healing of some kind.
Elna Rifana La, Rifana Lanu. Elna Rifana La, Rifana Lanu. Dear God of our ancestors,
Dear God of our ancestors,
help us renew our faith.
help us renew our faith.
Grant us a perfect healing.
Grant us a perfect healing.
Bring peace to all our days.
Bring peace to all our
El na rifana la rifana lanu. El na rifana la rifana lanu. Restore our strength of body.
Restore our strength of body.
Help clarify our minds.
Help clarify our minds.
Refresh our tired spirits.
Refresh our tired spirits.
Rejuvenate our light.
Rejuvenate our
El na rifana la rifana lanu. El na rifana la rifana lanu.
Tonight in our TCS family, we think particularly of Rick Albertini, Phyllis Burke, Arthur Campbell, Phyllis Dillon, Valerie Frank, Jennifer Galvin, David Glazer, Carolyn Halunin, Molly Kay, Lily Krentzman, Gary Levine, Nancy Mayer, Nancy Mathelis, Paul Newfield, Sarah Newfield, Mark Panasek, Tracy Paveo, Gail Rosenberg, Cindy Sherman, Jen Swanson, Yonina bat David HaKohen V'Sara, Rella bat Moshe Haskell Ufe Galea, Esther bat Chaim V'Goldi, Fegi bat Shlomo Nisan Halevi, Ariel bat Nachum, Gittel bat David, Shoshana Daniela bat David V'Chava. If there's someone for whom you're particularly concerned tonight, whose name you'd like to say aloud, I invite you to do so now. We hold all of our friends and loved ones in our hearts.
Thank you for all these blessings.
Thank you for all these blessings.
Throughout our days and nights,
Throughout our days and nights,
we celebrate the journey,
we celebrate the journey,
this precious gift of life.
this precious gift of
El na rifana la rifana lanu. El na rifana la rifana lanu. El na rifana la rifana lanu. El na rifana la rifana lanu.
In our Torah portions, as I mentioned, we are in the middle of the book of Exodus, which of course describes the enslaved Israelites' miraculous liberation and departure from Egyptian bondage. Once they crossed the Sea of Reeds and entered the wilderness, they made their way to Mount Sinai, where, in our portion from 2 weeks ago, they heard God speak to them, and they began receiving the Torah and the commandments. Currently, in this week's portion, they are still there at Mount Sinai, but when they depart from here, they will begin to head towards the land of Canaan, the promised land, the land that God told Abraham that God would give to his descendants, a promise renewed through Isaac and Jacob, and again Moses and the Israelites. That is the beginning of the Jewish people's covenantal connection to the land of Israel, which has been so much in our hearts and our souls for thousands of years, but particularly for the last 77 years, and especially these last 16 and a half months. So on the other song sheet, let's join together in the prayer for Israel. Sovereign of the universe, accept in loving kindness and with favor our prayers for the state of Israel, her government, and all who dwell within her boundaries and under her authority. Open our eyes and our hearts to the wonder of Israel, and strengthen our faith in your power to work redemption in every human soul. Grant us also the fortitude to keep ever before us those ideals upon which the state of Israel was founded. Grant courage, wisdom, and strength to those entrusted with guiding Israel's destiny to do your will. Be with those on whose shoulders Israel's safety depends, and defend them from all harm. Spread over Israel and all the world your shelter of peace, and may the vision of your prophet soon be fulfilled. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Today is day 512 since October 7th, 2023. It has been 512 days that now 59 hostages have still been held in Israel, of whom we think some 22 are still alive. We continue, as we have been ever since October 7th, to pray for their healthy and quick release. So at the bottom of the page, let's join together in the prayer for captives. Our God, the one who raised Joseph up from the pit, be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. Send complete rescue and full redemption to those held captive by the enemy. Strengthen their spirit and bring them our prayers, that they be protected from all harm. And plant understanding in the heart of the enemy, that they may return the captives in wholeness of body and spirit. Grant wisdom to the Israel Defense Forces, that they may secure freedom for the captives without loss of life. Grant strength of spirit and courage of heart to all the sons and daughters of Abraham, Sarah, and Hagar, to release bonds of captivity and allow us all to live in freedom. They shall call upon me, and I will answer them. I will be with them in distress. I will rescue them and honor them. We turn back to our original main song sheet as we rise for Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamivorach Hamivorach
Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Le'olam va'ed Le'olam va'ed
Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Le'olam va'ed Le'olam va'ed Yadadai dai 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 yam dai dam dai do ai dai dai do ai dai dai do. וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם, לעולם ועד. אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם, לעולם ועד. אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם ועד, לעולם, לעולם Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu Lechayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu Lechayim Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shilomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shlomecha Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu Lechayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu Lechayim Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shilomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shlomecha Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu Lechayim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu Lechayim Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shilomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shilomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shilomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukkah Shlomecha ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ידעי די די יי די 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 יי די 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 יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די 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 דו ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ידעי די די יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די יי די די דו ושמרו לישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ידעי די די יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די 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 יי די די דו יי די 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 יי די די הו יי די 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 יי די די דו. It is now the time for our private reflection, our Amidah. I invite you to stand now if you're able and have your paradoxically one-on-one community time with God, your private reflection and conversation with God, using the prayers from your own heart and mind. Oseh shalom bimroma. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Oseh shalom bimroma. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Oseh shalom bimroma. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Oseh shalom bimroma. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Oseh shalom bimroma. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Ve'imru Please rise for our version of Aleinu this evening, V'hashevota. V'hashevota.
V'hashevota
El levavecha.
el levavecha
Ki Adonai
ki Adonai
hu Elohim
hu ha'Elohim
v'hashevota
v'hashevota V'hashehota
אל לבביך,
el levavecha.
כי אדוני
Ki Adonai
הוא האלוהים,
hu ha'Elohim.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Can be seated. As we prepare for Kaddish, we recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. Tonight, our hearts especially go out to Kim Bodemer and her family. Kim's father, Barry Lewis, died on Wednesday. The funeral will be Sunday at 1:30 at Schlossberg. Shiva will be at her daughter's house in Rainham Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday evenings. An email went out late this afternoon. If you haven't seen it yet, you have the information there as well. Tonight, we also particularly remember Edward Goldman, a nephew of Rona and Richie Slotnick, for whom we are still in Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning. And our congregational family remembers with special affection our loved ones whose yahrzeit will occur this coming week. Rose S. Handel, aunt of Ruth Albert. Ida Clayman, mother of Maxine Bloom. Milton Rottenberg, father of Joyce Levine. Harry Pike, father-in-law of Norman Burke. Robert Goldberg, father of Lisi Delano. And we also remember all those killed on and since October 7th, 2023, as a result of the Hamas attack on Israel, especially the 4 hostages whose bodies were returned to Israel this week: Itzik Elgarat, Ohad Yahalomi, Shlomo Mansour, and Sachi Idan. If you are remembering someone this evening, we invite you to say that person's name aloud now. Zichronam livracha. May the memories of all our dear ones be a blessing. If you're saying Kaddish in someone's memory tonight, we ask you to rise now. In loving support of the mourners, we rise as a congregation. In gratitude to God for the gift of the lives of their loved ones, those who are in mourning and those remembering someone, say Kaddish, which is on the back of one of the song sheets. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei Rabbah, be'alma divrach irutei v'yamlik malchutei, b'chayeichon u'vyomeichon, v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lalmei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, Yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shmei dekudsha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata t'amiran be'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav, Huya Aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to those who mourn and comfort all of the bereaved. And we say, Amen.
Amen.
Please be seated. Kim, I think you said you were representing the board and making announcements tonight, so. Welcome. Should come up there. Yeah.
Everyone sounded beautiful.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Hi. Okay, tomorrow morning is Torah study with the rabbi at 9 a.m. Bagels and coffee will be present at that time, and it is offered remote as well. Tomorrow, Havdalah service begins at 6 p.m. on Zoom. New Mishe Berak list begins Friday, March 7th. Every 3 months, the Mishe Berak list starts anew. If you would like to keep your loved one on the list, or if you would like to add a new name, please email us. Our third lecture will be with TCS President Jen Delaney this Sunday, March 2nd at 10 a.m. She will be discussing why she became a book publisher and TCS President. It's right here. You can hear her talk either live in the sanctuary beginning at 10 with bagels and cream cheese following, or on YouTube at the link in your TCS emails. The Purim Carnival will be held on Sunday, March 9th, starting at 12. Games, prizes, and food. Thank you to the Brotherhood for running it again this year. There will also be babysitting available because beginning at 12:30, we will also be holding a wine and Hamantash tasting. 5 unique Hamantash flavors paired with wine and non-alcoholic options. Purim begins Thursday, March 13th. Join us in celebration at our Purim service starting at 6:30, featuring our wicked spiel and the reading of the Megillah.
Featuring 3 members of Kim's family.
Purim begins Thursday. Oh, I already said it. The TCS road race will be held on Sunday, April 6th. Registration is open. Save the date for the Passover Seder, which will take place on Sunday, April 13th. Reach out to Rabbi Ken if you would like to be part of the planning process. Throughout the year, Family Table needs our help. 30 cans of tuna and 30 cans of vegetarian soup every month. If you would like to donate money to the Family Table instead of bringing food, there is a link in your weekly emails. Starting in March, there will be an additional Family Table box. The temple has been asked to donate 40 boxes of matzah to the Family Table for Passover. There will be a bright red box in the lobby, and the collections will take place from March 1st to the 27th. Please remember to check your weekly emails for all of these events. You can call TCS office if you have any questions. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
I should also mention there are 2 other special events, special services coming up in March. 3 weeks from tonight, March 21st, is our Hippie Shabbat.
Don't miss that.
Don't miss Hippie Shabbat.
There's some new songs. The Hebrew hippies have got their thinking caps on for some new, awesome songs. Don't want to give it away totally, but one is by the Mamas and the Papas, and another is by the Young Rascals. Use your imagination.
We are the Young Rascals. So that's a really fun night. The Friday night after that, March 28th, TCS has the honor of hosting a special service for the region. Every year at the end of March, 5, actually 6 now, Reform congregations in the southern area get together for a shared service in celebration of the life of Rabbi Isaac Mayer Wise, the American founder of Reform Judaism back in the 19th century. Anyway, it triggers the opportunity for us all to get together and to have a shared service in our larger community. And so we're going to be hosting all those congregations here on Friday the 28th. Our special speaker that evening will be State Senator Karen Spilka, President of the Massachusetts Senate. She'll be joining us that night and speaking to us. So it will be special for lots of reasons. So plan to join us.
And it's,
that
if
night.
you liked, I hope you liked tonight's service. If you like this kind of service, the service for the URJ is going to be a modified version of this kind of service. So if you thought this was good, or better, better than just good, imagine this kind of service packed with people, with the talents of the cantors and rabbis of 5 congregations and musicians of 5 congregations. I don't think that's worth coming to.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'd like to also give a special couple of thank yous. First of all, to those who are getting our dinner ready and those who brought to our potluck. And I believe Mike and Sandy are working hard to get our dinner ready. And maybe Marty was helping too. Yes. And I'd especially like to thank our mivarchim, the musicians and singers who come to practice this music and lead us, and especially our newest, Devin Connolly, playing cello. His first time playing with us was last night for practice and tonight for a service, and we hope it's the first of many. So welcome. Thank you so much. So we have a closing song, Shalom Aleichem, which we're putting at the end of the service because Shalom Aleichem is part of the service, for the table service for Shabbat dinner, which many of us are about to have. So join me for Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharei, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruchuni LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Teichem LeShalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, 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 HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Please join me for Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila l'mikra'e kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha, be'ahava uvratzon, hinchaltanu, baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh HaShabbat.
As we give thanks for this holiday, we also give thanks for the dinner that we are about to enjoy. Again, thank you to everybody who provided food for us to share together.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom.
Devin, thank you.
Of course.
Devin, that added so much.
Yeah, thank you.
First time seeing you like this.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, good time. Always good to, put something into practice that's not just plain mushroom.
Absolutely. Last night, tonight, right?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I know what I'm doing, right?
Yep. Well, I didn't even just meet up with over the whole feeling.
It's getting everyone in here is also fun. It's also fun, like, watching Mom just, like, look at me sometimes. She's like, yeah. You're close to a week spent set.